Hey guys, what's up? My name is Jofu, welcome to the channel. Today we're talking LEGO Star Wars and check out this Rancor. I cannot wait to get this game and wreak havoc through the streets of Tatooine with Boba Fett. I've been watching the leaked gameplay and I've got to say I'm really impressed with what I've seen so far. Here you can see we actually get a really good look at the new hub menu, and I'm really loving all these little animations that represent each episode. And if you look closely enough, you actually notice there was an extra icon in between the Rise of Skywalker and the Phantom Menace. Now this could be for free play, but it could also be for future DLC content. Feel free to speculate in the comments, and don't forget to mention where you're going to start your LEGO Star Wars adventure. Up next, we also got a lot of awesome gameplay footage from this leaked video. Here we actually find Princess Leia at the start of A New Hope with the Death Star plans, trying to get them to R2-D2. In this scene here, we actually get a really good look at the third-person over-the-shoulder mechanics. This will be best used when taking cover, and I think it's great that the enemies take cover as well because it really brings accuracy into play, regardless of whether or not you're a rebel in his pajamas. There's also a really smooth transition between ranged and melee gameplay. And as you can see here, it looks like all the characters are going to get some really sick combos. It's actually really important to note that this bar running down the right hand side is actually your combo meter. It's great that it shows you what buttons you're pressing, so you'll be able to remember some different combos for later on, and experiment with a bit of button mashing. I'm excited to experiment with this, with all the different characters and classes. Now to my favorite part of this video, and that's where R2 and C-3PO have escaped. They've landed, and we get our first real look at all the classes and their abilities. I'm going to do a full breakdown of this in another video, but I do want to have a look at these core abilities, like the faster building times, increased speed, and increased health. Now a couple of those are really self-explanatory, but I'm really interested in the faster building times, and I wonder if we'll be able to make barricades as well as simply building the puzzles. And here we actually move on to episode 3, where we find Anakin and Obi on General Grievous' ship. And I love how they add all these puzzles like Qui-Gon from the Phantom Menace as he cuts through the door. Now Lightsaber Combat offers a different experience. You get a variety of combos that utilize both heavy and light attacks. As well as this, you can block, dodge, and use a lightsaber throw as a ranged attack. And if that's not enough, you also get these awesome parries when you're in a boss battle. I love how the Force works with this destructible environment that seems to pop up everywhere in this game. And I'm looking forward to see all the different Force abilities that we can unlock using different characters. Like obviously we're going to see characters like Vader use their Force choke ability, and the Emperor with his lightning, and Yoda absorbing said lightning. But after waiting 2.5 years to get this game, I'm sure TT Games have thought about putting something new in there. So watch this space for character breakdowns when the game drops. Now before we move on, real quick, I just wanted to touch on how funny all the little cutscenes are. My absolute favourite being that absolutely savage troll on General Hux.
Urgent communique, sir. From Poe Dameron of the Republic Fleet. It's a very good likeness. How is your mother, sir?
Like a panther.
Which actually leads us into this final scene we're going to look into today, which is Poe Dameron in his X-Wing at the beginning of The Last Jedi. This gives us our first good look at aerial mechanics. As you can see, we've got the basic mechanics here. We've got your left stick to move, we've got A or X if you're on PlayStation to speed up, and you can hold that down to boost, and you've got right trigger to shoot. And as you can see here, there's actually a first-person mode, which is very reminiscent of Star Wars Squadrons. And if you look in the middle section of the bottom of your screen, you've actually got your shield and your health meters. Your shield's obviously in blue and your health below it in red. That weird curved icon in the bottom left hand corner is actually your speed. And as you hold down to speed up in the X-Wing, you actually see the wings open and close. And the count just above it is actually for your torpedoes. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this may vary between different vehicles. And I'm hoping we get to see a variation on how different vehicles dodge and evade as well. You can see here where the ship actually spins, but unfortunately in this video it doesn't show us how to do that. Now that pretty much covers most of what we got out of this video. I can't wait. I don't even really know where I'm going to start yet. If you've got any recommendations, leave them down below. If you'd like to see that breakdown video on all the features and abilities, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get it as soon as it drops. But until then, stay frosty.